Alright, welcome back to another Embrace Destiny video, everyone. Kaz PhD here. Today we are just finishing up the Warlock page in the Age of Triumph. So if you've seen my earlier videos, you'll notice that there's a page for each class in Destiny. And I've been hitting the Crucible hard for the past couple of weeks, trying to finish these three quests here. Voidmaster, Song of the Sun, and Fulminator. All of them require to use your abilities to slay Guardians in the Crucible. So yeah, I'm just going to follow it up with a little gameplay footage. I'm pretty happy that I finished this. It's a personal milestone of mine. I've been slowly working my way through the different classes, and I've really been enjoying the Warlock. So as you can see here, I haven't fully leveled up any of the subclasses yet. I've been switching around pretty evenly. If we go into the Sunsinger here, you'll notice that I still haven't even unlocked Fireborn, which is the ability that Sunsinger Warlocks have to come back to life, which is a pretty big one. I'm excited to unlock it and use it in the Crucible and such. Voidwalker, there's a couple that I still have left to unravel and really optimize the class. The one I've been working on the most lately is Stormcaller, and it was pointed out to me the other day that my super was not lasting very long, and that's because I did not have Transcendence unlocked. So yeah, it hasn't been that long that I've had a Warlock, and I really enjoy it. I can see why it is a favorite. I mean, I've said this before on my channel, but I find that if you ask any Destiny player what class they play, anyone who plays a Warlock, they seem to answer the loudest in affirmation of their class. I'm not sure what it is, but I can see why. Warlocks are a lot of fun. They're mobile. Their jump ability is unique. It allows you to glide over the battlefield. Their melee range is exceedingly wide. I mean, I've been hitting people from 30 feet away in the game with my melee, so that's kind of crazy. And their supers are very powerful. I said this before, but back when I was playing my Hunter, I could not understand how you could lose if you were playing as a Warlock in the Crucible. I mean, one super makes you come back from the dead, and all of your abilities just insta-kill. Another super, the Voidwalker, is just a giant void bomb that kills everybody in the area. And the Stormcaller, which is what I'm using right here, it's very difficult to avoid a Stormcaller super in the Crucible. So I've been really enjoying it a lot. I've been learning how to most effectively use my abilities, and the Stormcaller super is quite great. It's a big area of effect and lasts for quite a while, but it does make you a particularly tasty target, so I've had to learn how to actually use cover and disengage and choose my battles when playing as a Stormcaller Warlock. So some other things that I like, I'll probably make another video soon when there's more of a mayhem version in the Crucible. Allows me to switch between my supers pretty quickly and show them off, but yeah, I've just been really enjoying the flow of combat. I mean, I'm not sure. I've been playing so much Crucible lately that I feel like I'm doing better as a Warlock in the Crucible than I ever did as a Titan. Which you know, I can already hear some Warlocks viewing this channel just start laughing, that evil guttural laugh you have in the back of your throat. I think it's just because I've been playing so much lately. I've only just completed the Taken King mission yesterday, the Taken King storyline, because I've been concentrating entirely on the Crucible to finish these quests and to finish the page in the book. So if you've been following any Destiny 2 news recently, there's been some announcements. The release date got moved to September 6th. The beta, depending on what console you're on, is the week of July 19th, I believe. So check that out. And yeah, some announcements and there's an interview with Luke Smith, director of the game, and he has some interesting points to make concerning the Crucible and player versus environment, some of the adventures coming. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to make a following video later where I go into more detail, I think, about everything. But yeah, it's actually a little bit difficult for me recently to make some more and unique videos. There's a lot of people out there who've streamed countless hours of Crucible combat, and I certainly have some ideas as to further. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I was facing off against that guy and backed into an enemy. Anyway, I certainly have some thoughts for more things for future videos, but yeah, if anybody has any suggestions out there, please let me know. I don't simply like to make, you know, videos of me, you know, winning and dominating the Crucible. I want to provide something interesting, lessons I've learned or perspectives I have. Obviously, the closer we get to Destiny 2, the more excited I'm going to be about that, and I look forward to having some more content streamed. The Crucible actually seems like the weakest selling point right now of Destiny 2 if you've been following any of the gameplay revealed and the footage. I'll get back to that in a minute. So you can see here, I'm having to learn how to engage and disengage in combat using cover to my advantage when using the Stormcaller. I mean, it's a very powerful super. It has range, all of the abilities chain to enemies, but as soon as they hear it, they just focus on you, and it doesn't have the explosive capability that the Hammer of Soul does. So I find that you become a target, and you become a very predictable target easily. So something I'm going to have to keep playing around with. See, as soon as I heard it, I just took off running because I knew, wow, I ran into this barrier here, but my team managed to finish him off. Anyway, yeah, the Crucible seems to be the most undersold aspect of Destiny 2 right now. There's been a lot of talk about all the adventures and the quests and things like this, but the Crucibles remained kind of lackluster, in my opinion. There's a lot of changes coming. They're saying that all the Crucible matches are going to be 4 versus 4, and power ammo is going to, you know, kind of like heavy ammo here, which is spawning behind me. Power ammo is only going to be available for one player at a time, so I'm not sure. I know a lot of people who are probably pretty upset about the news and the developments for the Crucible, but I have to remind them, Destiny's Crucible was pretty terrible in the beginning, and nobody played it, and it was very unbalanced, and Bungie did a lot of work to fix it, so it would be a shame if they started from kind of a low point yet again, but I have a feeling that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to make some changes to try and address some of the larger concerns. It's going to upset a lot of people, and they're going to make some surgical changes later on to make it a bit more comfortable. I mean, they have a wide player base they have to try and cater to, between those of us who are, you know, casual to just under competitive, and those top 1% who are extremely competitive. And I found a lot of times the changes seem to cater the 1%, and not sure if that's exactly true, but it's just a perspective I found. Anyway, back to my Warlock here. I've been just kind of going off on a tangent. So this gameplay footage isn't my best. I've been playing mostly with pulse rifles and things lately, but now I'm trying to get back into using the hand cannon, and it's my IS Luna here is new and doesn't have the greatest range, but I'm not going to make excuses there. Yeah, see, I found it interesting. I found it interesting how easy a player could avoid the Stormcaller. When I face off a Stormcaller, I didn't realize exactly how the aiming worked. I pretty much was mowed down as soon as anybody decided to Emperor Palpatine their way through the Crucible. But now that I've actually played as a Warlock, it seems pretty dependent on... I figured the player would just hold down right trigger and just anything near them would instantly fry, but it does seem that aiming is obviously an important part of that super. Makes sense, but it's not something I had exactly seen before, so Now the next time I face off against a Stormcaller, I'm just going to try and jump above him and see if he's able to follow. I'm betting he won't be able to follow me as easily as he thought. So yeah, I've been running here with the Queen's Wrath fusion rifle. I think it's called Her Mercy. I have to look it up. I've been enjoying it. Its recoil fires pretty vertically, which is helpful for me because I don't have that much experience with fusion rifles. And as I said, the IS Luna I have is pretty new, but it is the best hand cannon I have currently. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the video today. Sorry it's just a bit of a rambling mess. The short version is, yeah, I finished my Warlock page in the Age of Triumph. So probably in the next coming sessions I'm going to be hunting down ghosts and trying to complete some of the more esoteric pages in the book. I don't think I'll actually complete all the nodes in the book. Some of them are a little bit out of my play style, including the Trials of Osiris and some of the raids, but I'm looking forward to playing more. I'm actually trying to expand my clan a little bit and maybe see if I can get some raids in before Destiny 2 comes out. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave some comments below, like or subscribe, follow me on Twitch. I got some links down below. And yeah, let me know what you think. What's your favorite class? What do you enjoy? What do you not? What are you looking forward to in Destiny 2? So, thank you all very much, and we'll see you out there. Bye now.